It is the International Celebration Day of 420, and normally concerts would be taking place all over the world from coast to coast. This year, unfortunately, we must stay home because of coronavirus. But that doesn't mean you can't celebrate with some rum. And in the Caribbean, we love rum. It is the cure and the magic for everything that ails. We have some in good times and we have some in bad times. And I'm going to focus a little bit here today on some of the rums. Now, some of the best rums come from the Caribbean. It is said that the rum tradition started in 1703 in Barbados up on a hilltop. But every island has rum, and most island economies were built on sugar and rum. Today, for the 420 celebration, I am having a taste of Barbancourt. The New York Times and my friend Ian Williams, who has written a book on rum, he has described the Barbancourt rum as the best rum in the world. And the Barbancourt comes from Haiti, from the remote parts up in the hills where it's grown on plantations. And in Haiti, the Barbancourt is what you call an agricultural rum, which means that it's made from cane juice. Some of the other rums in the world, I'm looking at some of the leading brands here, and many of them are made from molasses. The Barbancourt is made directly from cane juice, and there are five types of Barbancourt, and I'm going to talk about some of them. There's white rum, which is the one that you use for daiquiris and coladas. I don't have the white rum here today, but legend has it that if your spouse, lover, girl, wife, or significant other has left you, you sprinkle some of that Barbancourt white rum, and you do a little chant. You beat a little drum, and in 3 days she's back again. And you have the 4-year-old, which is an age rum, so you can drink it as is or mix it. Nobody will cut your throat if you do that. And then the three rums that I'm going to focus on here today are the 8-year-old, which is, of course, an aged rum. See right here. And the Pango, which is a divinely delicious mango pineapple rum, and the top shelf of them all, the Barbancourt 15-year-old rum, which comes in an art bottle. Now, I discovered the Barbancourt rums years ago when I was maybe about 20 years old, took a group of US students to Haiti, maybe about 40 of us, and we stayed at this place called Habitation Leclerc. And that's where I first sampled the Barbancourt rum. If Jean Small is watching, then Jean from the French department at UWI, you were with us with the Barbancourt when I first tasted it. But little did I know that Barbancourt would come back into my world. No, it's a mortal sin to mix either the 8-year-old or the 15-year-old with anything. You have it as is, you pour it, and some say that it is better than the finest cognac. Now, this mango pineapple rum here is very interesting. It is fairly new, and people go crazy about this pango. You can have it sometimes a little pineapple juice with fruit juice, straight up on ice, any way you want to have it, but it is always very delicious. And in fact, tonight I am having my Pango right here with a little bit of homemade ginger punch. And see, it is all garnished and it is looking good and delicious. And Barbancourt is, of course, in all your local stores. It's everywhere. One thing I must say to you before I go is that an a line of artwork, prints from Haiti, also comes with a Barbancourt rums. So for each rum, there's a poster, and sometimes people secure them, the prints, and frame them. So what you're looking at here is a framed print of the Barbancourt rum. And the company that does the Barbancourt, they are based in France, and they also do some other products. One of them is the Absinthe, and they also create artwork around this brand. And the Magellan, which is a gin, another brand that they market. But Barbancourt continues to be the biggest export from Haiti. So nobody goes to Port-au-Prince and comes back without Barbancourt. But you can get your Barbancourt at any leading liquor store here too. And before I go, I must bring your attention to this book here, Ian Williams's Rum Book. And it answers everything you've ever wanted to know about rum, but were too tipsy to ask. So while you're celebrating 420, then feel free to pour some Barbancourt rum, the Pango, the 8-year-old or the 15-year-old. And I am going to continue sipping here on my little 420 drink for this beautiful Monday afternoon.